Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Hakimi attempts a clearance. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Rafinha. He has found the way through. Climbs up big! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
He's in space and looking for options. Beckham does really well to win the ball there. And it's Neymar. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Short changes him with that pass. Adriano.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Mosquera promptly onto that, and that is that. First quarter of an hour gone. Neymar bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Adriano. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ghana still without a single shot on target. And that is a little undercooked. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Vinicius Junior. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, delightful ball. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Griezmann gets over and intercepts. And the counter is on. And that is as far as they're going to go. No way through. What's the throw? Brazil looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Maradona. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Ghana have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
There's a sharp little ball here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And claimed it back swiftly. Adriano. Out of play for a throw. Oh no, this does not look good. Vinicius Junior tries a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Clips it so gently. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Maradona. Nuno Mendes. That is ended up in no man's land. Chance here to counter. Oh, this looks sharp. Plenty. That is Stuta! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And we have our very first corner. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Davids gets it clear. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Maradona. And he was quick to react.
1 minute added time.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Neymar. Adriano.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And we're off again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Vinicius Junior. Van Dijk. Vinicius Junior. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vinicius Junior, and he's picked out the run, and he was alert to it. It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, the shot could be on here. It's one! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly. Big chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Cleared away. Ghana are looking to go forward now. That is good alertness. Beckham.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Maradona. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
The attendance for this match was 80,314.
Maradona. That's an excellent interception. Real chance! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Ghana are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Maradona. Played back in. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No second thought, a straight red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
A terrific header!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Ghana clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Number 9, Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Rodri. He's looking wide. Batistuta. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Yeah, an early test for the keeper, and this is the last person you want to see.
Beckham! That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Ghana are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Batistuta.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
Batistuta! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they're at it again in double quick time. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Fernando Torres. It's Basho! They've done it! They're back within reach! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So is this the start of a comeback? Well, there's the clearance. Bellingham. Leicester. He has found the way through. Cleared without complication. Walker clears. Beckham. And he was quick to react. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good ball over the top. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Has a go! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And one more try! It's in! Back to within one! Interesting! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
And here's Messi. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Baggio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Foden. Maradona. Oh, he's in! Big chance! This time, surely! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Ghana take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Ghana are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Ghana leading by 2 in an incredible contest. It is still anyone's.
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Beckham. And he's intervened well there. Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? It's in! And they are cruising away.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Piqué gets across to intercept that. Can he spark a counter here? Spread neatly. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Distributed tidily. And it's Bojan.
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to get free.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Gets his head to it!
Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. And he's being shifted off it.
Bojan.
He's found some space.
Bojan!
Courtois catches it safely. Piqué makes the interception.
The attendance for this
Now it's
match
Vinicius
was
Junior.
81,007.
Vinicius Junior.
Will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Keeper has taken decisive action. Played out towards the right wing. Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer goes steaming forward.
Bojan.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Maradona really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nicely aimed pass. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Shot a goal!
And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Batistuta. Piqué gets a foot in here. Van der Ven calmly anticipates. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And Beckham! He's kept it out just.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's there to get it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Substitution for Ghana. Number
So,
47,
third corner of the game.
Phil Foden. Coming on to replace him is number
They've played it
22,
short.
Bellingham.
Ghana have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. Goalkeeper's ball. That's been cut out, well played. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Bellingham.
Roberto Baggio.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Piqué cuts it out. And that has left him in a heap. Van Dijk is the guilty party there. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this
Header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Yamal. Van der Ven with the clearance. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's a fine interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Messi. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Batistuta.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Kubasi.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Driving on and making good progress. Oh, well played. Vinicius Junior. And here's Messi. And he'll shoot here. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yokohama F. Marinos just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
He won't be happy with that one.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Ghana to have an attempt on goal. Rodri calmly anticipates. Vinicius Junior. Beckham. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yamal.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Beckham. Rodri. Ghana looking to pass their way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Foden. Vinicius Junior. Now Foden. Yokohama F. Marinos look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, super ball! Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Batistuta. Interesting ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Davids. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Pedri. Not the most accurate pass. Pedri conjures time and space where few can. Beckham.
And the pass is intercepted. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Can he put it away? And it's a goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Yokohama F. Marinos have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Beckham.
Look, movement creates more...
Oh, smashing header! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Messi. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated.
Shot a goal! There it is!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Beckham! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Well, that's well spotted.
And Batistuta!
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Good spot, he's seen the run. Chance to shoot now!
He's got the shot away!
Oh, what has happened here? Davids. Now then, the ball's come loose.
And the shot!
Haaland is flagged offside. It's a sweet ball, that. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his
The
great
attendance
rival.
for this match was
Right here,
80,607.
right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Foden looking for the runner. Looks a good ball through. Brilliantly cut out. Messi delivering the goods. Shapes to shoot.
Ghana showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have...
There's the shot! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked it.
Tries a shot! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he's picked out the run. Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. Oh, such a clever touch.
Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, that's a waste. Foden wins the duel this time. Rodri.
And he's in on goal.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And they've got rid. Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Haaland!
Rodri, deftly out wide. Played back in. Davids goes on a charge down the left. Vinicius Junior cuts it out. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Just 5 minutes left. That pass has been well intercepted. Yamal. And it's Messi. Ghana can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Davids.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Might be danger here.
Shapes to shoot!
Keeper's got his work done. Ghana with the corner. They're first. Foden. And here's Batistuta.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's at the end. Ghana cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Ghana desperately failing to impose themselves on the game.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the best supported sides in Brazil, in the whole of Latin America. The Morumbis, the ultimate shrine, where 66,000 or so congregate week in, week out. So it's away we go then. Gakpo. That's good running with the ball. He's gone for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to get it away. Looking to set free a runner. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that has been clubbed away. Llorente, and here's Messi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Davis, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Beckham gets across to intercept that. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Beckham. Kimmich. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho looking to penetrate opposition lines. Ronaldinho. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now they can clear their lines. Griezmann. Lovely ball in a real... There's the hit! Goal! Sao Paulo! And Sao Paulo score first. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot.
Hits one! Beckham gets it away.
Ghana are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Griezmann. He's had a shot! No, again, there's no way through. He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there.
Can he finish? Foden.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get free. And he's certainly onside here.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Tchouameni.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Kimmich. It's a sharp pass. Foot in. Gakpo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Good ball over the top.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Ghana certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Gakpo. Messi.
Decent hit! He's got a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Hakimi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Messi.
Big chance! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away...
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all. Here we go again.
Ghana now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come, and from there, the focus will zoom in on their finishing.
Mosquera. Here's Rodri. And it's Batistuta. Van Dijk. Getrauda. Kimmich. Llorente. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Beckham, nicely aimed pass.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's all a little job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well seen.
He's had a hit! It's there! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys. Ronaldinho. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Maradona. He was under real pressure there. Almost an hour gone.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Griezmann. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Foden simply refused to be outdone there.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
No, that's been intercepted. Rodri. Maradona.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
It's Maradona! Keeper is right behind it.
Ghana just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is...
Oh, no joy this time. Can he spark a counter here? Sao Paulo have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Griezmann. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Mosquera. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And Wan-Bissaka, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ronaldinho could move up a gear here. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mosquera promptly onto that, and that is that. Vinicius Junior, Kimmich, too strong for his opponent there. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. That's been cut out, well played. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ghana can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Sao Paulo clearly now in lead preservation mode. Tchouaméni. And it's Ronaldinho. Davis. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Trauda. That has not gone well. Tchouaméni.
So that's it. It is all over.
Ghana suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
Foden. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
Chelsea are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary.
Wilshere! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Now it's Eto'o.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up. Eto'o really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ribery in acres of space out wide. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Batistuta chasing after it. Oh, good spread.
Ribery. Eto'o.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Chance here to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Bellingham. Mosquera making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Beraldo.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Vinicius Junior. Now that's well seen too. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Quality ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
We expected better, and so did he. Rodri. Bellingham. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Nicely aimed pass.
Can he put it away? A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Hakimi. Foden. That's a shade optimistic. Guardiola. Cafu. And it's Neymar. Roberto. Roberto has been caught there, it's a foul.
So, another set play. Nicely worked.
And he's there to clear it. Eto. Neymar. 30 minutes gone. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been...
There's the shot!
And it's Wilshere. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Opts for safety, works it forward.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bellingham. That is good alertness. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's had it nicked away into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Cafu cuts it out. Can he get onto this? Brilliantly cut out. Wilshere. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cafu. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Bellingham. Threads one in. He's through here.
There will be 1 minute
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And it's half-time here. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Here we go again.
Ghana are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager...
And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Chelsea have broken...
And the shots! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
And that has added a whole new complexion. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
Ghana go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Pullet calmly anticipates. Chelsea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
There's the hit! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. So what can you make of this? Guardiola does well to get it back. Rodri, shifted upfield. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, this looks sharp. He's looking wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Neymar. Foden. And that is a little undercooked. Neatly clipped into space. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mosquera cuts out the pass, and it's Batistuta. Batistuta is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. An uncompromising challenge. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Cafu really has just learned the lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Coming on the field.
And we have our very first
number
corner.
21, Maradona. Substitution.
And he was alert to it. Cleared without complication. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Neymar, he's got away. Van der Ven is there, and he can get that clear. Walker attempts a clearance. Pullet makes the interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, easy pickings there. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Ghana have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Number 10, Mbappe. Substitution
He's missed,
taking
but
place.
not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
That's a good run down the left. Oh, that's clever. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's picked out the run. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! And he's following up! He's scored! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 17.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Coming on the field is number 11, Neymar.
Chelsea making consecutive changes here. David Villa getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Chelsea get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now
He's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. All hands on deck for this one. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And he's taking no chances there.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
That is a brilliant interception. He's cut it out. Looking for the run. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, that's fabulous.
Such
Eto'o.
good technique.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Lobbed in behind. Pullet wins the duel this time. Van der Vaart. Eto'o. Cleared away. That's that, the end. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Diogo Jota, is someone I admire a lot. He's a player who likes to operate on the left side as an inverted winger, but he's comfortable with both feet.
Now the finish! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Oh, smashing header! Sticks it away! 2-0, and in next to no time. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 7.
Oh, now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm.
Oh, what a climb! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rodri. And here's Neymar. He's been picked out. There's the shot! He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Ghana presented with a golden opportunity here. Donnarumma looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and
the shot! It's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo takes control of it and he's on the move.
Jota.
Griezmann.
Oh, that's clever.
Ferran Torres engages and forces him off the ball. Mohamed Salah. Jota is herring after that one. Bellingham wins the duel this time. And it's Neymar. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. Now,
Griezmann! That is delicious! A finish right from the top draw. And they're at it again in double quick time.
a true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match every single time he's been in possession.
Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he skips past his man. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's lofted through here.
Turns and goes back.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
Griezmann picked out brilliantly. Great chance! And yes, it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got four.
And the finish! He scores! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ferran Torres gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Now this could be a...
Batistuta! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Messi. Bellingham running with the ball. Roque has got himself a free kick. Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Valverde.
And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Son Heung-min actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist more goals than Andy Robertson here. That's for sure.
Oh, shooting chance! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Neymar, and he's running through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Robertson.
Valverde goes on a charge down the left. Robertson has it out wide and in space.
Valverde.
And here's a chance. And he comes up trumps again.
Yeah, well, he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him. He can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
Great ball, and he's in here.
Ghana have the chance to go the other way. Wan-Bissaka did just about enough to come out on top there.
Good effort from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Mosquera. Van de Ven. And Mosquera.
That could spell trouble.
Now it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's had it nicked away.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's got away. He's found a way past. And the cutback. And the finish! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Ghana are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Fagioli makes the interception.
Oyarzabal.
Caicedo. Good-looking ball. Vinicius Junior. And that has left him in a heap. Caicedo. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Ghana are looking to go forward now. Well, that pass isn't the best. Fagioli. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And now the hit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
He's got tall. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Messi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
That'll be a throw. And he's intervened well there. Foden does really well to win the ball there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
2 added
And
minutes
no,
has been
that is pretty
indicated.
much the end of that. Mosquera. Courtois punts it upfield. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Ghana ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Bellingham! Oh, screamer! A finish of true class! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Ghana find a position of real strength now. And it's Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Neymar. Wilshere. It's Wilshere! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Ghana were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Bellingham gathers from the goal kick. Wilshere. Oh, shoot. And the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Ghana are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Messi. No way he was going to be out-muscled. Chouameni. He's going to be disappointed with that. Valverde. He has found a way through. Valverde! And he steered it beyond the post.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
The attendance for this match was 80,953.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's beaten Foden! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Corner number 2 then. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Kyle Walker works it forward. Vinicius Junior. And that could well leave a mark. And he's there to get it away. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! And he hits the net! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Ghana are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Robertson. Now this could be a chance. Foden! It's anyone's ball now. Ruled out the best in the keeper.
Foden controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
So, third corner of the game. He's had a hit! And he's quick to get it clear again. Played into space out wide. And here comes the corner. Corner number 4 coming up here.
In for a header!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's a lovely, neat pass. Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's managed to get free.
Oh, denied at the last.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Foden, look at the space, chance!
Oh, taken with style.
How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And yes, it's him again.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Could move up a gear here. Jimenez. Chouameni. And it's Wilshere. And here's Neymar. Now there's a fine ball.
Now the finish! And it's in!
Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Valverde. Mikel Oyarzabal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
Valverde. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Fagioli.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Son Heung-min. Valverde. Valverde. Wilshere. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Ghana pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves.